that's good. I'm glad I'm the last resort, the final option for entertainment. No, that's okay. That's okay. Hi, Jack. How are we doing today? I saw you got 35 to 100 on the golden. That's huge. You're making quick work of that, as far as I can tell. I don't know how long you've actually been working on it. Oh my god, I forgot to update the title again. You know, it says, oops, I did not mean to click on that. Who cares about this guy? 6 days on the golden? That's crazy. Yeah, whoops. I probably should have updated the title, but I think it's just gonna stick now for maybe ever until I beat the level. Hello, Geometry Dash Gamer. I don't remember how to translate your name. Gamer? I'm gonna call you Gamer. How are we doing? Okay. I have to lock in and beat this level. I tried to lock in and beat this level like 2 weeks ago. And then I hit like a brick wall where I wasn't making progress for one day, and then I took a week off like a absolute genius. You know, it doesn't look like I'm trying that hard to beat the level. And honestly, I could be trying a little harder. It could be going better, but whatever. This is the lock-in week. This is the week where I lock in and get more than 73% on the level, because I've had that for over 2 months, almost 3 months now. I know. I actually got 73 without trying, but when I am trying, I can only get to, what, I don't know, 52? 55. Okay, 55. That's a little better. The song at the start of the stream is, wait, I don't even know. It says it. It's Chemical Imbalance. Banger Nighthawk song. Stop. I really don't want to look at that dude's account. That level's haunting me currently. Maybe that's why I'm playing terribly at everything. I played way better at Amalgam. Just after I picked up Congregation, everything's been going downhill. I'm gonna blame it on that. Presta's account. Don't make me say it out loud. Anyways, I warmed up already. I just want to get like a decent run from here, and then I can go from 0 and get nothing done today because I haven't played the level for a week. But now that my next hardest has been kind of revealed to some people, I kind of have to lock in and beat this quickly so I can start streaming that sooner than later. GG out. I don't want to leave that simmering too long, and if I don't lock in, this could just take like two more months or something. So I really have to start focusing on this level. Like all my free time has to go to this. Which has been getting harder and harder recently. I'm like kind of getting to the point where I don't want to play this level like every time I open Geometry Dash. And instead I want to play Operation Evolution because that level is just like the best level in the game. Got to that one Minecraft video. Well, it didn't help that Parker like started his ARG right as soon as you got to that point. And then everyone just started focusing on that. So I think that killed a lot of drive for that video, which was unfortunate. Yeah, I know. It was a little upsetting. Like, bro broke it. Like, it was literally the last part of my ARG. Bro had to wait like less than a day, and I'm sure it would have been solved then. Instead, I got absolutely trolled. It's fine, it happens. Oops. Yeah, I didn't do anything for Parker's either, mostly because I was busy like the whole time, and I really wanted mine to get solved. Also, his was a little scatterbrained. From what I saw, it looked like there was like 50 things you could work on at once, and it was just a little overwhelming for me. Yeah, right as soon as it was basically right as soon as you guys found like the red herring thing in my video, he started his, which didn't really look great. It made like his whole thing kind of look like a red herring, maybe. I don't know. It was like terrible timing. Every single word was ciphered. Yeah. Not the best way to go about it. Also, this stuff is terrible. Oh my goodness. We're not doing that from zero. But I was surprised how fast you guys solved a lot of the hints. I didn't know my brother was like cracked at ARGs. He's apparently done a lot of ARGs in the past, or a few. So he knew what he was doing. He like knew exactly where to look. And some of the hints that I thought would take a slightly longer to solve, he just like solved instantly. Dude, why was I lagging? Yeah, no, like almost basically everyone that participated was able to decipher at least like one hint, which I was really happy with. Like, if I remember correctly, Jack got the one in the flower, which I was expecting to take a while. I was expecting you guys to take longer than you did to find the text in the flower. I knew it was slightly visible with um when like the blood started drooping down, but I figured it would be missed, and the goal was like for you guys to just open the image in the editor and like up the vibrance, and then that would let you see the link. Yeah, puzzle solving on phone is really bad, especially when you have to do like spectrograms and search like through high exposure images. Yeah, I didn't make it very phone friendly, but it was also my first time making an ARG, so I don't know how I would do that either. I expected the Death Moon hint to take a little bit longer than literally 2 minutes to solve. Oops. Just told someone else to do it. It is. Wait, yeah, you're right. I don't have the percent on. I turned it off a while ago, but that was the run that I wanted to go from 0, and I got it. Hoped other people would do the audio stuff. Yeah, the audio stuff actually isn't that hard to do if you just have Audacity. Like, you can convert the video to MP3, plop it in Audacity, which takes like 2 seconds to open, and then you change it from waveform to spectrogram, and then like looking for spectrograms takes like less than a minute if you do that. But of course you'd have to know. I tried to make like some of the hints fairly obvious because it was most people's first ARG, and I think it was good except for like a couple of hints, and then my brother just rammed through it anyways. I guess it helps that we basically have the same brain. Saipan says he can tell that he's my brother, so bro just had the exact same thoughts as me, I guess. He just knew exactly what was going on. It's easy to tell. It's kind of awesome. Talk the exact same way. Yeah, I think that's true. I think that's true. I wouldn't make the same kind of jokes, yeah. No, I think we each think each other are like the funniest people on the planet. Who even is my brother? He runs a small YouTube channel. It's Kurgba. The guy with the hardest name to pronounce ever. Oops. KKIRGB. If you're like sounding that out, I don't know how you do it other than just saying every individual letter. That guy, yeah, he's the one. Confirmation at the end. Yeah, I wish I had done that too. One of my problems with the ARG is that when I started it, I kind of realized that I had to kind of make it backwards. Um, because if I didn't make it backwards, when I would make a video in DaVinci, I would have to, like, it would be like impossible, because the hint that I would need to add into DaVinci would need to be like an existing link for an existing YouTube video, and that just made it so that almost all of the ARG had to be created from back to beginning. And the only things I could like do out of order was like the quad hint, because I didn't have to update the quad level until the ARG was released, or upload the Nelvstar, or like I could have updated the Nelvstar position too. Just because those two things were updatable and YouTube videos aren't, everything else had to be done in reverse order. So I think my hints kind of got better as I got deeper in the ARG. But yeah, you really have to be very intentional and think like about how you want the ARG to end, which is not what I expected. When I initially wanted to put it together, I had a bunch of ideas for like hints that I wanted to include, and no idea for how I wanted to do the ending. And then coming up with it, I just had to start with the ending. So the ending was a little bit lackluster, which I guess I couldn't have done that much about, considering I just had like no experience. Like, looking back on it, after making all the other videos, I realized how many things like can be red herrings, and given that the Minecraft video was like 5 minutes long, there's a lot of things you could decipher out of it, and there was only like 2 important things out of it, or in it. But I had a lot of fun with the ARG. I definitely want to make another one. My new problem is that if I make another one, I don't know like how to have it end, because you're supposed to be reaching a goal. I guess I could just like do one for the hell of it, and that's it. And there's no meaningful ending. Why doesn't this blue orb have a hitbox? Am I crazy? Okay, well, I did not turn on hitboxes. Hi, Ashton. How's Yada going? Is it harder than Congregation? Oh, much easier in your super opinion? That's awesome. Oh, stupid. And by much easier, you mean that they're not terribly far apart. Quite the step up in difficulty. Let's see. You fluked all of them? I'm the opposite, and I died in the 90s of all of them, like an absolute chud. The 90s for Sonic Wave is expected, but Erebus and Yada I just completely flopped. Which is spectacular. Really could have gone without that. My Yada experience, I hated it. It never really got consistent for me until the last 2 days. I literally got 21 to 100 like day 4. And then it took me like 10 more days to beat the level. Like, I was just that bad at the pre-drop. A lot of that was because the level just made me frustrated, and I play worse when I'm frustrated. But Yada kind of cemented the fact that I really don't like first half heavy levels. I had a tiny lag spike, but that was a good attempt. Hooray! I felt really good that attempt too until I got my tiny lag spike. Oh my god. Wait, never mind, I lied. Wait, oh my god. I haven't had a real session on my top secret hardest that's not so top secret anymore until, or since like 4 months ago. Oh my god. Yeah, you're right. I did die before you said go. You could have said go at 32. That's what my go is. Okay, I'm glad that you agree that the Yada pre-drop is terrible. I talked with Tria and he basically just told me I had a skill issue, which I did. I did have a slight skill issue, but it is actually such a god-awful pre-drop, and it is so much harder than the rest of the level. But he said it got consistent really fast. And then he fluked it from 63, so he didn't have to suffer with the pre-drop anymore. And I'm not upset. I'm not upset. If the level's balanced to be pre-drop difficulty all throughout, it would be top 200 still. That's probably true, yeah. Like, I found 21 to 100 unbelievably easy. Unless if I was mad because of the pre-drop. Oh wait, I can end task on Discord. This will help with my lag spikes and on Firefox, and we're looking good. There will be no more lag spikes, and if there is, my monitor's getting clocked, and then I'll get a new computer finally. Dude, I was so close to getting a new computer last weekend. The ARG was supposed to come out last Sunday instead of Tuesday. Or wait, no. Yeah, it was, but I got busy. But on Tuesday, when I was supposed to finish up with the ARG and then upload the video, I needed to open OBS to record some voice lines. I think you can actually do it in DaVinci, but I don't know how. But I also needed to record other things for the video. So I needed OBS. And I opened it, and it like basically bricked my computer. So it practically destroyed my graphics card. What happened after... Wait, sorry, I'm far. Shut up. Okay, anyways, as I was saying, I tried to open OBS on Tuesday, and I always open OBS early in the morning if I think I need it, because if I open up the longer my computer is on, it just runs like slightly worse because Windows has infinite memory leaks. So if I open up my OBS before I do anything on my computer, it usually opens up smoothly without any hitches. And on Tuesday, instead, it decided to like black out my screen 20 times in a row. I was just done. I gave up. I was like, okay, OBS isn't working this time around. I'll just restart my computer, open it up. I restart my computer. The other monitor doesn't exist. The other monitor is completely black. I can't connect it. I can get it to mirror my first monitor, but I can't get it to act as its own monitor. And when I open the display settings, Windows just says, yeah, we can't detect another monitor at all. But it's mirrored, and you can't detect it. And it was really stupid. On top of that, the night light feature didn't work. I always have like a blue light blocker on my computer, and that just didn't work. So on top of not having another monitor, I was just pissed off because my screen was blasting blue light into my face. So that was bad. And then the cherry on top is after my whole monitor, my other monitor went kaput. I still couldn't open OBS. It just still would not work at all. So if that persisted, I just wouldn't be able to like upload the video. So I was ready to bite the bullet. My brother got a new PC last year, and he got it for pretty cheap. Oh, my heater turned off. Why would you do that? He got it for pretty cheap considering like all the great specs that he got. And I was just gonna like get the same computer that he got. So I asked him for the receipt and was just ready to go to like Micro Center and get the whole PC. And then I had the brain blast of the century, the best freaking idea ever, and I just updated my graphics drivers, and everything went back to normal. That being said, I've already bit the bullet in my head. I've already jumped through all the hoops of logic that I need to go through to buy the new computer. So as soon as something goes wrong on this computer and I have the receipt, who knows? I might come back with a new PC and have to reinstall every fucking program ever. I don't know. I'm tired of my lag spikes. The sad part is that the only reason for me getting a new computer would be to run Geometry Dash better and for OBS to not brick my computer on every startup. Those are basically the only two reasons. I don't use my computer for any other like gaming that you would need a high-end computer for. It's literally just like Minecraft and Terraria and Hollow Knight. And none of those you need a high-end computer unless you're doing crazy stuff with Minecraft. Maybe a little based. I don't know. Maybe I'd just be happy with a computer that runs slightly faster. Maybe I could get a new hard drive, like an SSD one, so I can actually like open Firefox in less than 3 minutes. I don't want to talk about it. I don't want to talk about how my Firefox takes 3 minutes to to open when I started my computer. Ooh, back to back. Thanks, Jack, for being there for me. Now that I think about it, wait, what am I doing? I'm fucking up my freaking Frostbeard document. Now that I think about it, there are times where my File Explorer threatens to crash for no reason. Like, if I right-click a document in my File Explorer, it'll stop responding. File Explorer will actually stop responding, and it'll just sit there threatening to crash until it finally pulls itself together and I can edit the freaking name of my file. I don't know why it does that. Like, come on. Right-clicking on a freaking PNG should not take up all of my computer's resources and crash my File Explorer. But lo and behold, Windows is a terrible operating system. It's bad. It's really bad. I kind of didn't clock how bad my computer was until Color came and just said that it was like unbearable to play Geometry Dash. And that there was just like infinite lag spikes. And he complains about having a bad computer. Full of spyware. Yeah. Oh, hi Color. You're going to be so proud of me. I not only updated the thumbnail, but I used the correct abbreviation for thumbnail. It could very well be full of spyware. My only antivirus thing, anti-malware thing, is Windows Defender, and as we know from Burbsack streams, Windows is the worst operating system ever. So can I even trust Windows Defender? Maybe Windows is mining Bitcoin on my computer. Not that you would get anything from it. Not that you would get any benefit from mining Bitcoin on my computer, because it has no resources to begin with. And Windows Defender disabled. It honestly doesn't. Telemetry and hardware sharing? What? No. What? What is hardware sharing? Don't tell me that that's like a default Windows feature that lets people over the internet use your hardware. No. No, don't tell me it's that. That would actually be terrible. That's basically what it is. No. No. You're telling me Windows is sucking all the power out from my house, pumping it into my computer so that other people can use my resources. Oh my god, that's fucked. Wait, how do I disable that? Is that easy to disable? No, that's actually evil. That is actually so evil. That's the last straw. That's the last straw. I think I'm literally gonna get this new computer, keep Windows on this dog shit one, get Linux on the new one, and slowly migrate over until I'm done with Windows. Should probably disable that. Okay, we're changing course this stream. I need a 5-minute break, and then all my skill will come back. And during this 5-minute break, we're gonna learn how to disable hardware sharing. So that we can all do it, because we all need to do it. Disable network sharing. Is this it? Okay, I don't know what file sharing is, but it sounds bad. So we're gonna open control panel. Network and internet? I need to have this on my other monitor so I don't dox myself. Network and sharing center. Oh, okay. Change advanced sharing settings. Guest or public. Okay. Turn off file and printer sharing. Wait, is that it? Okay. That's already off for me. So we're good. And then I don't need to do it for Windows 11, but I'll scroll through it really quickly just for you guys. Okay, I'm glad that I have that off. But I don't think this is it either. Okay, wait. Turn off internet connection sharing? Why am I sharing my internet connection? Okay. Control panel, network and internet, network sharing center. Change adapter settings. Wi-Fi? Okay, I'm not connected to Wi-Fi, so I have to guess which Ethernet is mine, I guess. Allow other network users to connect through this computer's internet connection. Okay, so it would just be through the same network. Okay, I did not just leak my IP address. Why did it open over there? Okay, we're not even gonna try that right now. I'm not leaking all of that. Oh, that's what it was? Okay, wait, hold on. Do I actually need to do this? Do you have wireless internet? Change adapter settings. Wait, I have to stop sharing my screen so I don't dox myself. Yeah, this doesn't have a sharing tab, so I think I'm actually okay. None of these have a sharing tab. So I think I'm alright. Literally can't get Ethernet. That's unfortunate. Mostly a Windows 11 thing. I see. Okay, I think we're good, actually. I don't have file sharing on. Is there anything else I need to disable? Okay, to disable hardware sharing. This is AI, so I don't know how much I can trust this. Wait, I'll be right back. Okay, sorry, I'm back. Okay, so I need AI to not be lying to me. Okay, I think it's the exact same thing. It's just file sharing. It's not exactly hardware sharing. Go to privacy and security, and turn off literally everything. Is that Windows 11? Okay, wait, do I need to do this? Alright, let's check it out. See, and... Okay, not privacy and security. We're opening settings. Privacy? Is it in here? What is this? Wait, let apps use advertising ID? I don't want that. Provide local... No, I don't want that either. Track app launches? No. 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 Okay, this is good. Diagnostics and... Oh, here we go. Turn off literally everything. Okay, we're only sending required diagnostic data. Tailored experience? Hell no, not from Microsoft. Delete diagnostic data? Thank you. Let's do that. When Windows should ask for my feedback? Never. Never. Alright. Let's go. I think we're making my dog shit computer run slightly better. Thanks, Windows. Am I good? Have I disabled everything? This is looking good. I can feel my computer running better already, even though I only have settings open. The command you sent me? Okay. I will. I am not on Windows 11. I'm still on Windows 10 because I think if I upgrade to Windows 10, my computer would just run even worse. I like how all of the options in the security tab were literally just giving away your data, and you had to like manually opt out of giving away all your data. That's really cool. I really feel really secure. Alright, we're not going to get stuck in the first 15% again. Now that I've cleaned my computer of very little, honestly, probably, we're just going to restart. A little restart. See what happens. Pririt raid. Hi, Switchy, by the way. Sorry, I saw you earlier and didn't mention anything. We're lying, by the way. What? I'm getting a raid? Well, I'm not playing the level. I'm not even playing the level. Hold on. Hello, guys. Thank you for the raid. How'd the stream go? How'd your map packs go? Mac pack. Sorry, guys. I'm nervous. This is only like my second raid ever. How did your map packs go? Nitty Pekka. You didn't spin Breakout Redux and beat 7 demons. That's pretty good. The old demons are kind of ass. What'd you spin instead of Breakout Redux? Wait, it was To the Blue Moon? That level has actually been requested every single time. That's honestly a fitting end. A fitting end for the member wheel. Oh, and it was the Boom Socks one as well. It's actually crazy that it took this long. Hasn't it been on the wheel for literally like over a year? Cinema, I know. Wait, is my egg image? I needed my egg image. I forgot it was gone. I needed to record something for class. And, I had to remove the egg image. And, like a chud, I didn't record audio somehow. I've recorded audio for, like, every stream. But somehow when I have to do it for class, it doesn't work. It doesn't work. But that's fine. It's fine. I don't even care. Icons look like this hill. They actually do. I never thought about that. They blend in very well. Maybe that's why I suck ass at this level. What if I do something devious and just change my colors like I did for Corrodare? What if I never beat a hardest with my actual colors? Okay, I could look like a popsicle. I really like this color scheme. This is a Gizbro color scheme. Slash trio. I like this one as well. This is, wait, let's try this. I kind of freak with this. Can I change the colors of my eyes? Wait, extra? Light? Is this doing anything? Wait, it kind of is. There we go. My eyes are almost white. We'll take it. These are my colors for Frost Spirit as of right now. Just get Tria's icons, but mine are better. Actually, if you exclude his robot, he has pretty good icons. And since there's no robot in Frost Spirit, it wouldn't be a bad pick. Stop scamming me yesterday. It's fine. I only care a little bit. Cobwebs was one of my top picks for you to beat anyways, so I'm not really upset. It just would have been great if it was Corrodare. And then I also don't really chat on Twitch, so I don't really care about my channel points. I honestly should have bet on anything other than 1. Because if it's 1, you know, we're getting Corrodare, clearly. And that's a win for me. And then I bet my channel points somewhere else. So if it's not Corrodare, I win my channel points back. Except that doesn't happen. We're straight up lying if you say Tria's icons are worse than mine. Look, my icons aren't meant to be amazing. They're meant to be goofy. Everything except for my cube and my ship, though, it's top notch. It doesn't get better than that. Like my wave, my UFO, They're good. I know Trio has the same wave, but he has the same wave because of me. I'm gonna take full credit for that. I'm also gonna switch my wave trail. Which I don't know how I do. I can disable my wave trail. Yeah, let's just do that. My wave trail is too dark right now. Oh, yeah, that's beautiful. Do I have to do this in the base geometry dash settings? Please, please, please. I'm sure I can do it here. Wave trail. That should be, I think that's good. I think that fixes it. I think that fixes all my problems. What mod was that? This is base mega hack. This is just mega hack. I don't have geode. I don't know if geode is back, but if it is, I don't have it. If it's not back, I also don't have it. Oh, this wave trail looks way better. This is base mega hack, yes. But not that you're allowed to use it, since modifying your colors is cheating. Okay, I think I need to make the purple a little bit lighter. Can I do that without making it look incredibly ugly? Alright, wait. Hold on. Stop! What do you mean? Oh. I really like the blues too. Okay, we're just gonna go with... We're gonna go with this purple. This purple's good. Never made it to the drop. The pre-drop's hard, but it gets consistent. According to Trio. I wouldn't know. Alright, this looks good actually. My icons very much so contrast with the level. I can't believe that guy said that my icons look like the level and I just completely destroyed that. I'm sorry. Somewhat consistent eventually. That was a surprise for me. The ship looks like so unbelievably hard. I'm surprised it gets consistent. Like, it just looks like the ship would just eat up most of your attempts. What do I play on? I play on SEO device. Wait, I play on Windows SEO device. Windows because it's a nerf, you know. I need to turn off my heater. I'm like infinitely sweating. I need to make it clear that I'm playing on the worst operating system ever. So that I can have excuses for my bad gameplay. Did it feel like something new? Is this your first stream? Bro came in here and needed something new. My icons just weren't doing it for him. Oh, yeah, I forgot. That's true. Thank you. I really don't want to do a Zerblast. It's too freaking hard. If I'm doing a level harder than, like, top 100, I think you guys already know what it's going to be. Actually, there's, like, two really good options for what it could be. There's two, like, clear burb sack picks. I'm actually really liking this wave trail. It's not top 100 anymore. Top 105. The golden. Yeah, you got it. You got it. It's the golden. If I don't see the actual answer, either of the two actual answers in my chat, I'm gonna be a tad upset. Just a tad. Only a tad. I'd be able to forgive you guys, but it'd take a minute. I like Renovit because it's complete bullshit. How many bullshit levels do I like? I think Yatagarasu is complete bullshit, and I don't like that level, if that helps. Is Corridor complete bullshit? Wait, I've had to sneeze for the longest time. I need to... No, sorry, that was a little violent. Okay, I'm good. Not attention seeking either, because it was only 3. No more. Pure skill based. Barely any bullshit. No. The pre-drop is bullshit. Thank you for the bless you. I think Erebus is more skill based than Yada, honestly. Yeah, okay, Yada from 21 to 100, sure, that can be skill based. Yada from before 21, that's the bullshit simulator. No, we haven't named the levels I like. Guys. Yeah, that's fair. I think in Lugia's part, it just feels like you die for no good reason sometimes. Not that Trio would know, since he never died past 63 ever, not even in practice. Oops. Sunset Sandstorm is complete bullshit. That's true, but the flashbangs, it's complete bullshit. The flashbangs are complete bullshit. I think everything else is honestly mostly fair. But I did like Sunset Sandstorm. I fucked with the pre-drop. I kind of have to say that under my breath because that would get me crucified if I lived in New Jersey. The jet engine. I really like the name and the thumbnail of the jet engine, but I don't think I've ever actually given it a good watch. I can't even lie. I'm gonna be so raw. Looking for obscure levels. No, guys, no, what's that? You guys are naming Viper and UFO before. Oh, the two picks I was talking about were Every End and Operation Evolution. But no, it doesn't matter. I'm just blocking everyone in my server for a week. No, it's fine. It's fine. Done. No, it's not like I have Operation Evolution at every end of my whole personality right now. It's not like that. It's not like that, guys. I'm not actually far from getting Operation Evolution in 5 runs, just for shits and giggles. Jigsaw. I've looked at Jigsaw. Doesn't really speak to me that much. Thought it was super mid, but it's slowly grown on you. Yeah, I think once you play it a little bit, the level grows on you, and then you just realize that it's kind of like the most badass level ever. I was looking through reviews for Operation Evolution, mainly to try to find what people said was the hardest part of the level, and like everyone was giving it like 90 out of 100s plus. Like, it's a very well enjoyed level. And like everyone says it gets so consistent too. So who knows? We might have an Operation Evolution sack in the future. Dude, that sneeze fucked me up. I love falling off of this platform. The part you were given? Yeah, sorry. Half of why your part was bad was because you decided to super spam through the wave. That's not my fault. But yeah, your part definitely was not among the best. In the 5-minute level, there's gonna be some slow parts, and unfortunately you got one of them. And I apologize. But oh my god, is it so worth it to play parts like this? Oh, that part's good. This part's amazing. This part's like my favorite part of the level. Oh, so good. And then the start position doesn't work. And this part's really good. And basically all of 50 to 100 is really good. Yeah, Mason did it so fast. Yeah. No, Jesse had an insane part of the video. Dude, tell me this wouldn't be like the hypest level to stream ever. I know, they're so... I know, that part is like so good. It's such a great transition. How difficult is the gameplay? Honestly, I don't think it's that much harder than Frost Spirit based gameplay. This level's just 2 minutes longer. I hope we'll win. I'm noticing that you noticed my eggs. Thank you. Yeah, but the memory isn't that bad. Like, I've learned all the memory. The real hard part of this level is actually just beating it. Yeah, honestly, I don't think the base gameplay is that much harder than Frost Spirit, if at all. Oh, this part is really good too. And the part before this. Basically, every part from like 55 to 100 is really good, except for maybe Darksters. Sorry, Darkster. Oh, such a good level. Such a good level. Am I gonna eat that? I did eat that. I took those cinematic photos and then ate that. And it was delicious, let me tell you. No, some parts of the levels did just have you stay in the blocks like the whole time, which is funny. Well, Darkster needed an easy part. Alright, see you, Will. Also, I didn't screw you over. I handed out Darkster's part because it was like the easiest part of the level. And then you got the RNG handed it to your ass. I'm sorry. It wasn't me. It was RNG. I randomly picked everything beyond Darkster's part. And again, I'm sorry. He was out to get you, yeah. I did also choose my part because I thought my part was like the most boring in the level, and I wanted people to actually enjoy their parts. I failed with about half the audience, I think. But not everyone's gonna be won over by Operation Evolution, I guess. It stole my heart. It stole my heart from the first showcase video I watched. It's such a me level. I'm gonna practice that chip a little bit. It's kicking my ass. I really like my wave in this part. It looks so vibrant. I really like it. I'm gushing over my wave. Thank you to Switchy for making me change my icons. Ugh. Found what you'll do as a new artist. Already? I don't typically think about my new artists until after I beat my current one. Like for after Corrodare, I had no idea what my new hardest was going to be. Actually, sort of. It was going to be Super Hate Me World until it got nuked 40 spots. Oh, if you think the golden is the second hardest, then fair enough. What do you mean you've changed your mind? What do you mean I'm doing Azure Blast as my new artist? How can you change your mind and suddenly I'm doing a different artist? I didn't let you choose my artist, by the way. It's already chosen. I have progress on it. Wait. Wait. Do you mean you changed your mind as in you're doing Corrodare? Don't tell me. Can you really take it back now? You already spun it on the wheel and said that you're doing cobwebs. Can you really just do that right now? Okay. No, yeah, that makes sense. Yeah, I did a... Yeah, I know. You already awarded the channel points. Like, you can't refund that. I did a practice run yesterday of cobwebs, and it actually seems like everything you would hate in a level. I'm a little excited to watch that. It's gonna be like Frozen Cave all over again, but worse. Is my guess. Sorry, I don't want to spoil the experience for you. But I'm excited to see how you do on it. I'm excited to see what happens. Blind click transitions and impossible waves. Yeah. Yeah. I was wondering, after doing the practice run, I was wondering why you put it on your wheel. Because it seems like such an anti-you level. I mean, I guess you could make a good video just complaining about pet peeves again. Maybe. But that even seems like a stretch to me. Well, I was way too high. Pepsi or Coke? I don't really drink soda that much. But if I had to choose, probably Pepsi. Bucket list demon. Yeah, it kind of was for me too, until it fell off the list. While it was on the list, I was like really inclined to beat it, and I just never got around to it. And I really like a lot of the level, but there's like 2 parts in particular for me that just make it like really bad to play. Like it was like just 2 choke points that felt like they would never get consistent. But that's just based on one practice run yesterday. So who knows? Maybe I'm crazy. The rest of the level was it honestly felt good enough for me to maybe circle back to it eventually at some point. And it's hyper ass, so it's perfect for me. Isn't the pre-drop harder than the rest? For this level are cobwebs. This level I think is second half heavy. This level I think is second half heavy. Specifically like 63 to 80 is really tough. But I've played that more than any other part of the level. So I think for me currently, the beginning of the level is harder just because I haven't practiced it as much. I've spent like a lot of time trying to get like 32 to 100. Like I have had several streams just trying to get 32 to 100, and then all of my off-stream practice is not from 0. Was 73 a fluke? It was a super duper fluke. Yeah, I was literally playing this level for like a week, only for like an hour a day, just for fun, and I fluked from 33 to 73. I had a 40% fluke on this. And it was crazy because it felt so easy to, and I wasn't nervous at all. So when that happened, I thought I'd be able to knock this out pretty quickly. And then the level started kicking my ass, and then it like showed its real difficulty to me, which is weird. It doesn't feel much harder than day 9 or wherever I got 73%. I don't know. Maybe I had a different mindset. It's like, emo? Well, I'm like pink. I'm like pink and cute and pink and cute. This is like the opposite of emo. If one of my colors has to be black for me to be emo, right? There's no way this is emo. Magical. Yeah, that's better. I'm Magic Sack right now. Come on, my wave trail is super hot pink. Stop. Nerd gummy clusters throw up. Okay, that one I don't like as much. I really like the magical rainbow more. Or just magical. Hi Volde, by the way. I was so low. Love Holiday. GG on Hypercataclysm Bath yesterday. Great job. You destroyed that level. Stop. To turn on icon randomizer? Oh, I don't want to. I hate having to like redo my icons after I turned it off. I think there's a setting that makes it so that it doesn't change your base icons, but it always does. It just lies to me. Maybe icon randomizer is what I need, actually. Okay. What? Wait, it's not a setting? Okay, it'll just randomize my... Okay, that's fine. Whatever. I don't think my wave trail is going to change, actually. Because I set that manually. There's so many ugly cubes in 2.2. This is going to be bad. Like this one. This is a prime example of an ugly 2.2 cube. Oh my god, I didn't touch anything. My cube was a million miles away from my spike. Okay, we got an actual square. Isn't this cube literally different from last time? That cube was different. I had a different cube at the beginning of the attempt. Wait, I have to get past the wave again. This wave is ass. What are we doing? What is this cube? I'm distracted. Okay, I can't have icon randomizer. Please bring me back to my normal icon. I hate this. Oh, wait, am I normal again? Is that all I had to do? Okay, perfect. Yeah, each portal randomizing is very distracting. Random icons is already distracting enough, but if I'm at like 90% and then I just get the worst cube ever, you best believe I'm not focusing on the gameplay anymore. Make him RGB? How do I even do that? Do I have to do it here? Oh, this is where I do the randomizer settings. Okay, FX. Wait, it's in colors? Where do I get to my colors? Cube, then colors. Okay. He transitions too fast. I guess it makes me very aware of where my icon is, though. It makes it kind of easy to track. This is way better than random icons. I don't think this actually affects my gameplay, like, at all. No, stop. Okay, this stream's already going better than the last one, because I haven't mind blocked 0 to 15 yet for 30 minutes. Last stream was so bad. The last quarter of the stream, I just like couldn't pass 15% once, and that was actually awful. I know, I don't know what happened. Well, maybe I do, actually. I restarted the game and then immediately passed 15%. So, like, my game was just... I think my game was just running, like, terribly for no reason. Because there's no way I'm just that ass naturally. Right. Okay, I'm turning off icon randomizer. My brain. I have no idea what my colors were. I think it was close to this. It was this. Right. I'm sorry. I have to... But wait, I can do this? Okay, we'll just leave it normal. There's like no duels in Frost Spirit anyways. Hi, Serpent Slayer. I'm sorry, Jack. But it's time for me to lock in and get my, like, second 32 attempt for the day. Man, I even got to 48, but I just had, like, the most disappointing death ever. I've been getting really good at the spot where I died. I just had a flop today. I'm sorry. There has to be some amount of locking. I have to actually make progress on this level now that I have a new hardest to get to. I can't just dilly-dally forever. I can't just talk about my eggs all the time and like do nothing on the level for 3 hours straight. I actually have to beat this. And I will do it soon. Soon-ish. Hi, gods. Yeah, the eggs weren't here for the first hour. Shame, I forgot about them. So you're lucky. As soon as I get to my next artist, I can dilly-dally as much as I want. But right now, there's no room for dilly-dallying. Oh my god, thanks for the lag spike. No. No, I promise you there isn't. My next hardest is slightly revealed. Slightly. The ARG is out there. Unsolvable. Which means there are people waiting for me to get to my next hardest, and I have to beat Frost Spirit so that I can do that. And if I lock in, I think I can do it in like a week or two. But I actually have to lock in. I can't be dilly-dallying. There's no room for dilly-dallying. I can't be doing 100 push-up 100 push-up streams in the middle of my Frost Spirit sessions. last locked in about 3 months ago. I learned how to lock in on Amalgam, and I completely lost that ability. I think it was something about Amalgam having a free pre-drop that just let me super lock in. Now that my pre-drop's actually hard, I don't know, I lost it. Wait, let me try. Let me pull out the Amalgam strats from my ass. We'll have like a good 5-minute super lock-in session where I won't die a single time, which means I'll just beat the level. Huh. I didn't think about that. Okay. Just yeah. No. I'm good enough to beat the level. Not really. But I'll tell myself that I am. And I'll just look at it right now. No, we're distracting me. Akunakun's new 2-player memory level. Was it the one that Bluebarax was playing? Oh, it's not out. Oh, that's fuck. That's an annoying death. I've never died there in my whole entire freaking life. I was locked in. That's why it's annoying. I wouldn't care about that death normally, but I'm actually locked right now when I'm not getting lag spikes. Okay, we're gonna have a lock-in session. It's gonna be at least 10 minutes, and at the end of it, I'll give my brain a break. We'll watch the Akuna-kun level trailer, and then it's back to lock-in. And I'm gonna make progress on this level. Has a fuck ass storyline. Don't spoil. Can't be dying to that if we're locking in. No, I have a hard time with the UFO spam. Give me a break. You have to spam at like a certain consistency. It's not too fast, it's too slow, it's just right, and sometimes I just don't nail it. We gotta chill out. I'm doing better than I was 3 minutes ago, so let me lock in. Welcome back, Ashton. Now that is an unlocked in depth. But we're getting past 15, which I was really struggling to do 5 minutes ago. So it's almost working. I just need to lock in slightly harder. I can do it. I can do it. I'm doing deep breaths at 1%. We can't be serious. To be truthful, I was talking to Color about this last night actually, and I told him that I would be truthful if it wasn't for the song. Okay, we can't die like this again. Color was saying that that was like his favorite Nine Circles song, and me personally, it's like one of my least favorites. I really like the non-drop part, but the drop part is like one of my least favorite drops that Ruckus has ever cooked. It's just personal preference, and I'm sorry, that drop part is not for me. The non-drop part is really good, as is per usual with every Ruckus song. But I can't, I like almost can't stand the drop. I'm sorry. Alright, first drop attempt to Neons. The lock-in is almost working. Oh, I'm curious by the way, what refresh rate do you all guys play on? Every one of you. I need everyone to answer. I thought you were on 240. A monitor. In-game is like basically lost to 240, is it not? Monitor is 60. We got 144s and a 60. I'm surprised about the 60. I can't believe I died there. I'm thinking about upgrading my monitor. The only thing holding me back is that the only game that I play is Geometry Dash. So that would be literally the only reason I'm upgrading my monitor, and I've just never been able to justify it. Oh, that's upsetting. Don't realize how nice it is until I get it. Yeah, I've heard only good things about it. Like, I've never heard anyone say that the difference is like minuscule. Even in 2.2, where your FPS or your TPS is always set to 240. Like, everyone always like sings its praises, and it's just never been enough for me to upgrade. I don't know. Maybe I can look secondhand for a monitor. That was an annoying death. Oops. Oh, okay, wait, I need to practice that part. Not Operation Evolution. Stop, wait, where's my start position? It's all Operation Evolution. I'm just gonna no-clip it. I don't know how I died like that. That was really embarrassing. What the hell do you mean? Can I shoot? What it's literally just Mega Hack. If you install the most recent version of Mega Hack, this thing is in the top left. That's literally it. I can't give you a guide because it's literally that simple. Have the most recent version of Mega Hack. I literally can't give you a single tip beyond that. Yeah. Okay, well, I played well at this part of the level until I died to the stupidest thing ever. So, we're going back to the beginning. Actually, sorry, I didn't mean to ash them. I'm chill. I'm just gonna do a full no-clip run and see what happens. Okay, I'm like super flopping at this part of the level. Alright, this no-clip run was absolutely miserable. It's fine. Because I play better from zero anyways, right? Right? Totally, for sure. Watch it, Kunnikin. Sure. We'll watch it really quick and then I'm back to locking in. What's it called? U1B Crusher? Oh! Well, they're not together anymore. This looks insane. Both sides look pretty hard right now. Oh my god, it's long. I'm only at 25%. I think like the hardest two-player level is around codependence difficulty, and neither side is that hard. Like this looks way harder than one-sided, or each individual player looks way harder than one-sided codependent. But honestly, WizKid's got it. That guy is so good at two-player. Like he just destroys them. Okay, well I can't see anything. Where's the other player? Is it that cross? This is weird. Yeah, I'm liking it. There's a whole awesome story that I'm not reading, by the way. Oh, bros, we're good. Stupid twat! Yeah, the second half probably looks harder because I can't see what's happening. What is happening? I can only ever find one player at a time. The other player is just missing. Oh, hey, it's Limbo Baulu, but not an insane top-down way. Oh my god, what is happening? I actually can't find the players. Oh, there they are. UNB Crusher. That is like... I really don't like the name. Even among Akuna-kun's goofiest level names, this one feels like it rips off like... Wait, it literally rips off all the two-player levels. It rips off Miwan Machine Gang, B... something. And I forgot the rest of the level name. Wait, where is it? Oh no, the title's gone. I can't. I don't know. Okay, B Crusher. Crystal Crusher. That's another two-player level. There we go. Ripping off everything. Beeline. Yeah, that's the one. I don't know. Maybe Akuna-kun made all of those. I don't know. I don't think he did. They did. I don't mind Akuna-kun's other goofy level names, but that one just feels... I don't like that one in particular. I don't even mind Labui. I really did like the level though. It looked cool. Like the first, I guess, boss fight sequence, it looked like the player 2 basically had a hitbox attached to it and you had to avoid it as player 1, which I think is a super cool idea. Just feel like slop now. I feel like a lot of... I don't think every one of Akuna-kun's levels is a banger. But I think a lot of them have really good ideas. Whether those ideas are conventional to play, that's a different story. But there's a good chunk of Akuna-kun levels that I do like. Player 2 has to dodge player 1 attacks. That's cool. That's a cool idea. Like that's an awesome idea. Like that's a cool level. Yeah. Need top 1 playtesters for Akuna-kun levels. It's top 20 maybe. I don't know. I feel like with how hard the list is right now, if like WizKid beat it, I feel like he wouldn't even call it top 10. Like solo, that is. 2-player. I don't know. Like, the thing is, 2-player, I don't even know if it's list worthy. I don't know. I couldn't really tell how hard it was, considering. Oh, you're talking about Man Ray? Oh, Dodoy. I couldn't tell how hard the gameplay was, like, on each individual side, though. I would guess that, the 2-player level would be, like, around 200 with 2 players, maybe? But it's impossible for me to say. I have no idea because there's, like, no 2-player levels that, are harder than, like, Codependence. But I feel like it can't be that bad. But you know what would be crazy? If there was a 2-player level, that would be crazy. But I feel like each side would only be like bloodbath difficulty for that to happen. But what I'm thinking is, if the level is hard enough for the 2-player sides to be list worthy, that would be crazy. That would actually be insane. Top 200 is already kind of crazy. But if it's like list worthy, 2 players, and someone beats it 1 player, how does that work for level placement? Like, would it get 2 spots on the demon list? Okay, I'm just actually terrible. Dying to straight fly. Hardest 2 players 6-2. Isn't Codependence around like 700? Because I beat Codependence with color and that didn't feel bad at all. Solo top 50. Okay, that is a pretty big range. Or a pretty big difference. Yeah, I don't know. I like can't even speculate on where it would place because I honestly have no idea. Like, it was so hard to tell how hard each individual side was because the last half it was really hard to tell what was going on. But it looked like it had some pretty tight ship gameplay. I don't know how you would ever do that 2-player. Like, it had real straight fly and real ship control. Yeah, I feel like WizKid could do it. It would just be incredibly hard for him still. Like I think it's possible for WizKid. I think he might be the one. I don't know. It's actually impossible to say. Like I have no clue even where to like start to dissect how difficult that is. I don't know what cognito hazard is. Ultimate WizKid level. Okay, I'll watch Cognito Hazard after my next lock-in, which is now, by the way. I'm locking in. Should you do Core Dare? I thought I would never see the day. I don't know. I don't know what type. I don't know what you like in a level. If you tell me what you like in a level, I can tell you if Core Dare would be up your alley. But in the end, I'm going to say yes either way. If I think about anything, I just die. Okay, wait, I have to go pee. I'll be right back. I don't have anything to put on the screen while I'm gone, except for this. Wait. No, you can't even see it. Yeah, the toggle orbs part is hard. Um, um, I actually can't think of anything. Okay, wait. I don't even have the cat mod. Okay, we're watching Operation. No, wait, no. I'll be right back. I got it. Okay. Okay. So you're not doing Corridor because of the toggle orbs? I didn't have replay buffer on that whole time. If I fluked Frost Spirit this stream, I would not be able to put it on the demon list. And honestly, I wouldn't even mind that much. Okay, I'm back. I'm back to 32. All I needed to do was pee. I had like the most perfect portal clicks ever, by the way. It didn't look like I like wavered at all. The exact frame I hit the portal is the exact frame I clicked. I think. That's what it looked like. I'm like just the top one portal clicker. But my hungry ass could never do the golden. Because the portal clicks are unfair. What do you mean, what did I have for supper? I've been streaming for the last 2 hours. I started streaming at 3 today, so I haven't had supper yet. Wait, yesterday I had supper. Did I? Wait, what did I have for supper yesterday? Yesterday I think I had cheese and crackers and a protein bar for supper. I think I'm gonna either have shepherd's pie or pasta. Whichever one I want to heat up more. Probably the pasta today. Yeah, I'm a huge shepherd's pie fan. Perhaps the biggest shepherd's pie fan. I got my wisdom teeth removed about this time like 2 years ago, and shepherd's pie was the top 1 meal ever for wisdom teeth removal recovery. It just does not get better than that. Top 1 food ever, I would not agree with. That goes to eggs. But shepherd's pie is certainly up there. I clicked too hard. A go attempt, yes. Okay, I had a go attempt like 5 minutes ago, except it ended 1% after go. I don't want to talk about it. Anyways, good attempt. The ship is bricks, so I don't mind dying here. This is like one of my first deaths here. I think I've only had one other, and it was bad. It was like right at the very end of the ship. But my lock-ins, my lock-ins are working. I don't know if you guys noticed, but I'm actually performing well at the level. I was doing good at the beginning of the stream, and then, yeah, I clearly locked out for a bit. And then when I said I was locking in again, it actually worked. I'm actually playing well. Okay, never mind. Now I feel like I have a whole second delay on my clicks. Rare occurrence, yeah. I have the itchiest nose ever right now. How am I gonna lock in with the itchiest nose ever? It's over. Yeah, just end stream. Just wrap it up. Just wrap it up. It's impossible to play with an itchy nose. Why did I click 4 times? How do you make one? You can just go into Google Sheets and start putting your stuff on a spreadsheet. It's pretty simple. And then if you want to stylize it like I have, like you just select all the cells and then click like format and then alternate colors, I think, and that's literally it. It's pretty easy. Just barely didn't hold enough. That's annoying. I used to be really good at that shit. I don't know what happened. Stop. Yeah, I will when I need my break. I'm playing a little decently right now, slightly, almost barely. My gameplay's just barely passable. That death was not passable. It's an upsetting death. Ah! I'm trolling. I am trolling so hard. This part isn't hard. Why is he purple? Someone came in and said I looked like the level, and I was like, oh. Maybe the contrast between my icon and the level isn't enough, and I need it to be higher so that I can see the level better, or see my icon better. And I changed it, and I really like how it looks right now. So for this stream, we're going with purple icons. And I died to the stupidest fucking click ever. I hate dying to this click. Oh, it's actually so bad. And I clicked every freaking button ever. My deaths are just annoying right now. I like feel really good at the level right now. And that I'm not lying. I really do feel good at the level. I'm just like my gameplay doesn't reflect it. Which is like the most annoying thing. I'm really bad at this wave today, so I don't care. But I'd love to get there. My game is actually running like ass. I swear it's like my monitor's only showing like 15 frames per second, and I can count it. Sorry, that's only you, Ashton. I did it again at like literally the exact same frame. Oh, fuck my chud life. Alright, this is my fourth 40 attempts today though, which is, I think, more than any other day. Yeah, it is. So, I did fail you. I did fail you. I died to, like, really annoying death that I'm gonna go practice real quick, because that's, I can't be dying there frequently. I've mind blocked that click before, and we're not bringing back the mind block. But in terms of just raw 40 attempts, today is technically my best day ever on Frost Spirit. It really doesn't feel like it. Look, see, I'm good at the level when I don't get a fucking lag spike in the hardest wave in the whole game! I wish you guys could see my hand movements there. I think I recreated the Nempesta gift where he swings his arms as freaking sporadically as possible. I recreated it 1-to-1, I think. And I turned on no clip like an absolute chud. An enjoyment rating? I've actually haven't thought about my enjoyment in this level at all. First 15 days, it was probably like a 90. Currently, it's sitting at like a 60, I think. I haven't felt like I've made substantial progress on this level in over a month, which really hurts. Like on Koro Dare, I felt like every stream I would come out of it and say, okay, that wasn't my best gameplay ever, but I was more consistent with this part or whatever. But this level's like really kicking me when I'm down. A substantial new hardest? Yeah, I didn't think it would be a new hardest because of how fast I got 73. But it's like 25 spots higher than Corrodare. So yeah, it is technically a new hardest. But even with Corrodare being a new hardest, I was able to take away like progress that I made from it. Even if it was very small. This level I just have a really hard time doing that. This stream is kind of different. I can look at the 40 attempts I've got and say, okay, I was clearly the most consistent I've ever been at the first 40% in the level, which is great. But I don't feel like I'm the most consistent I've ever been at the first 40%. Especially when I do bullshit like that. Fuck my shed life. Brute force runs to 100 till you're confident again. Yeah, for me, my problem with this level is like specifically from 0. Like if I play from 47 for like 20-25 minutes, I get 47 to 100. 47 to 100 isn't a hard run for me to get. If I play from 32 for like an hour or two, I'll get 32 to 100, which is better than I would do with Corrodare. For Corrodare, I feel like I would have to grind runs much longer than that to get any semblance of like good runs to 100. But of course, standing on that level is pretty hard. But like on this level, just from 0, it feels way different than Corrodare, I think. I don't know. Do I feel like I need a further run to 100? I have 27 to 100. And I don't really think that's enough. I think before I beat it, I'm sure I will get another run to 100. I will probably get 15 to 100 before I beat this level. But it's not a run I feel like I need to grind out right now. I'm like actually so laughably bad from 0 that I feel like I just need to play from 0 for a substantial amount of time. Like from 15, I'm not bad at the level either. Like I've gotten to 85 from 15, and it wasn't a fluke either. Like I've had several deaths in the 70s from 85 or 15. Just like getting to 40. Yeah, I don't know what it is. It's like maintaining consistency for the first 15%, I think, is my main problem. And then beyond that, it's maintaining consistency from like 0 to 25. Like if I'm consistent at 0 to 15, then like half the time I'm not consistent from like 15 to 25. So I think it's really just grinding out from 0 until I'm consistent at 0 to 25. Because if I play from 15, I'm getting to like 25 almost every attempt. It's fine. 3 to 100? Yeah. I think I could use a 3 to 100. Just do this wave to 100. Yeah. That would certainly help. That would make me feel more confident if I could do that run. But you know what? You're cooking. Yeah. Next stream will be a 3 to 100 grinding stream. You know, I did beat Amalgam after almost getting 1 to 100. That is something that happened. Alright, we're gonna watch the WizKid video now. This will be my last break, and then we're gonna go back to locking in again, because I think I have another lock-in me. and then I'll probably end stream after that. But I think this next lock-in, we've got something cooking. Oh hey, I'm getting recommended my own stream. I have 6 viewers. How? Who is here lurking? Reveal yourself. It's all nightbot. Okay, cognito hazard. Oh, whoa, 10 days ago. This was recent. Hi guys.
For what it is, and I had a lot of fun reading it. I did actually like end up. I think I.
Wait, I'm not sharing my screen by the way. Like an absolute chud. Okay.
For what it is, and I had a lot of fun reading it.
I'm
I did
getting
actually
you,
like
buddy.
end
I'm
up.
so
I think
happy.
Did I beat all of them? Yeah, I beat all of them. That was the one I had the most fun with. The one I felt was the most well made.
This looks
like
crazy.
interesting.
No, this guy has
Really
insane
fun golf
ship
was actually
control.
fairly close though. I had a lot of fun with that one.
This guy's
I like that
two-player
one.
ship control is actually ridiculous.
I had to like
That's actually absurd.
watch a video on all of them just so I like properly knew like which one.
I don't know how that coordination is even
for
possible.
platformers, I definitely had to see a video.
Oh, yeah.
Not
No, that's really
100%
normal
sure.
gameplay. No, this is literally just
The
someone
beginner
made a
guy
WizKid
played
challenge and
it.
decorated it.
I mean, beginner. Yeah, I played like the beginner ones and everything. Just like
Yeah,
I
that's
think the ones.
great. That's wonderful.
There was some like medium demons.
The symbols in the corner.
From there on, I just like.
He would be good at finding that too. He since he did the edge of the blade without pausing. This is actually the most WizKid level ever. You're not lying. This is literally it.
Locking in.
I don't even know where the symbols in the corner you're talking about are. Yeah, I don't know who would enjoy playing this level. This maze depends on the symbols earlier. That's crazy. This looks insane. Oh yeah, that's great. What an awesome spam.
Please, please,
What do you mean,
please tell me I didn't biff the maze.
Oh, you only learn if you fucked up the maze
Yes! Oh my
That's
god,
kind of evil.
I got so scared when the level complete screen didn't immediately show up. Oh my god. Fucking hell, yes. I
This
got
is
so
fun.
unlucky.
Yeah, this is
I
getting.
had
This is
so
never
many
getting a
deaths past the
victor, a single
maze and
victor.
at the maze.
This got verified.
Oh my
never.
God.
No one else is ever gonna beat this level again. It
Oh
looks
my
sick,
God.
We did it.
Oh, fuck.
but no one
That
is
is
beating
a
this
weight
solo
off my
ever.
chest. That is a weight off my chest and a half, dude.
I want to know what his attempts are. Attempts, no idea. Okay, that's really helpful. List worthy levels these feet? No, that's also really helpful. Is this the like actual verification video? Or is he just the first one player victor as opposed to the first 2-player victor? You know, I think I said that the worst way possible. This is the verification? That's crazy. Molded around his playstyle. Yeah. No joke. This is actually the WizKid level. I don't know if it would be possible to make a level that is more suited to WizKid. The level looked sick. Oh my god. It's literally just WizKid incarnate. And that's gotta be the worst thing to play ever. Like, who would enjoy that? Pending indefinitely is actually hilarious. Only victor in 10 years. Yeah, I can't imagine that there's another player in this world that would want to play that. Like, even 2-player. Wait, did Rob actually rate it? Like, even 2-player, even if you get the 2-player gameplay down, you're literally just relying on, like, the other person's ability to spam. It's legendary. It looked like a sick level. I can't imagine that it's fun to play. Yeah, that's such... I feel... Okay. Well, if you're really good at 2-player, I feel like your alternating seals are going to be better than the average players. But I just don't think there's enough, like, players that are good enough at 2-player to be able to match that and the consistency required for the spam. Like, his endurance for spam is also insane. Like, I think a good, like, 20-30% of that level was spam. So you've got to, like, have such good endurance to be able to do that. Like, grind out a whole session on that level. I'm actually so bad at straight fly. WizKid's better at me with 2-player straight fly than I am at single-player straight fly. Oh yeah, I forgot about that. I was thinking what someone could do to beat the level is, well, like if you were doing 2-player, of course you'd have 2 players for the 2-player parts, but if someone is like too tired of the spam, they'll switch to the other player for the spam. But I was thinking, oh, but the inputs would be fucked. You would need like 6 different inputs to be able to use. No, the 2-player inputs, like fucking with having to alternate with the spam. That's actually got to be so annoying. First level to never get a victory. Yeah. You know what I find weird? I think it's weird that the first victor isn't considered the verifier. Like, this is like the only community where I feel like that's a real thing. I feel like everywhere else, it's not verifier. It's just the first person to have done something. So you're the first person to be like Pririt or something. And then everyone else is the second victor or below. I think that's weird that we do that. Because the first victor isn't actually the first person to beat the level. It's the first person to beat the level after the verifier. Victors are a race. Actually, that's actually a fair argument. I still think it's a little weird. But I guess that makes sense. Because in the other disciplines I'm talking about, like the main one I'm thinking about is rock climbing. The first ascent of the boulder, I guess anyone could do that. The second ascent of the boulder, anyone could also do. But like from the first ascent, it could be a race. No, that makes sense. I've been convinced. You win. The second contest that Art of the Blade was made for. I didn't know Art of the Blade was made for a contest. I would be so reluctant to decorate like Incogni Hazard or whatever it's called, Cogni Hazard, because I wouldn't expect anyone to beat that level. Like, I would expect it to fly under people's radar and just be seen as an impossible level, because, like, That shit looked insane even for a whiz kid. Cognito hazard, yeah. Like, I guess this is a good timeline where Cognito hazard actually gets recognition. But I feel like as a creator, I would be so scared that like just no one would know what Cognito hazard is because no one would want to play the level ever. Good attempt. Maybe possibly go. Okay. Go is... I'm only recording attempts after 40%. So we can have go at 40, or we could have go at 32. Whatever you guys want. If we put go at 40, then we only get 4 go attempts a day, which I don't know if that's enough. Like today we would have gotten 4 go attempts as opposed to like the 932 attempts I've gotten. And no one replied. We can have go at 32. I was asking if you guys want go at 32 or 40. Go at 3240. You know, that doesn't really help that much. Oh, we only say go in between 30 and 40. Yeah, and then when I get past that, everyone just goes silent and lets me lock in. I understand. No, I get it. Let's do that. You guys are only allowed to say go from 30 to 40%. No. We decided you're allowed to say go from 30 to 40%, and then you stop at 40. Because if I see this chat scrolling past 40, I'm gonna hurt myself. I'm gonna die. I will die. I'm gonna die to something stupid. That's what's gonna happen. We're gonna try it out. We're gonna try it out and see what happens. That would have been the perfect attempt to get to 30 to 40. But I died in the stupid transition. Oh, GG, thanks. Alright, let's lock in. Now that I won't have a chat zooming past my face at 40. Let's get to 40. Are we serious? I got to 30. I flopped though. I apologize for the flop. It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. Yeah, 1% more. I'd say that's a disappointing death, but that part has been hard for me, like really hard for me in the past. Considering that's my only death there today, I've clearly very much so improved at the 31 choke point. So I'm quite happy with that. I don't mind dying there from time to time. You guys do seem to mind, which is fair. It's kind of an inconvenient place to die. Now this is a really inconvenient place to die. That I should formally apologize for that. I died to a stupid fucking Cyclops. This is the fucking fattest chode Cyclops in the whole level, and I died to him. This is like the easiest one too. It's freaking Cyclopses that always get me. Hi, Echo. You're the freaking chud step monster. Chud monster. How are you doing? Yep, slightly purple. It was brought to my attention that my old icon set blended in very well with Frostbeard. So we're trying out purple to see if it makes me play better. And low-key, I don't know. But I really like the pink wave trail. Okay. Actually, I think the purple is helping. I'm gonna say it. I think it's helping. Also, sorry, I didn't make it to 40. Echo, we're doing a thing right now. You're allowed to say go from 30 to 40%, but not past 40%. Because I need to lock in past 40%. If I see the chat zooming past my face at 40%, it's freaking over. I'm just gonna die. So you're allowed to say go for that 10%, and then I'm locked, and then I beat the level. So that's what we're doing right now. Just so you know. Going for a very interesting level right now. Is it top secret? Yeah, only for that 10%. Now that's a Judd death. Not secret, but you wish you made it secret. Do I get to know? Do I get to know? Since it's not secret. Chud emoji. Yeah, I kind of like having a secret hardest and letting people just speculate about it. I like to see what people's speculations are. Do you get to know you can guess? Okay, I have to guess. I'm assuming it's gonna be on the demon list. Amalgam's like 177 right now. I can't imagine that you're going for a new hardest that's not on the demon list. It's just not far enough. And if I remember correctly, you kind of jumped to Amalgam, right? So since you jumped to Amalgam, I wouldn't put it past you to jump past Amalgam. You said it's an interesting level. I'm thinking of Labui. That's one option. But you're wave carried. So maybe not Labui. Wait, Labui is great for wave carried people. Okay. I don't think Labui is a good answer. I think getting down here, we're getting too easy. There's not enough wave levels down here unless you're going for like crackhead circles. I think Shimmer is too low on the demon list. It's not a super jump. I'm thinking like it's a good jump. Unknown is something that could happen. I feel like it could be unknown. Wait, I don't even have the demon. I wasn't showing this. Natural disaster, I feel like, is also possible. I feel like the high end is Swai. Is not wave at all? Okay, so I'm just a chud. Got it. Like, not wave at all, as in it has no wave? Are you going for freaking Vibrant UFO? Don't tell me. I don't know what paranoia is. I've never seen this level in my life. I don't know any other levels without wave. There's Starlit Stroll. That would be crazy. Whoa, no, no, no. What do you mean? What do you mean the nails binding emoji? You're... Okay, 3 seconds of wave? I don't know the demon list well enough to get that. Wait. And it's interesting. I don't know what Lucifer is. Okay, once I get to the plunge, I'm thinking it's too hard. And I think basically all of these levels have more than 3 seconds of wave. And Viper and UFO has less than 3 seconds of wave. Is it like a new level? Dude, I don't know. I don't freaking know. I have no idea what time lapse is. Kinos has way too much wave. Kinos is all wave. Azure Blast has like too much wave. True Effect has too much wave. I don't know. I saw Graceful got a buff date, which is crazy. This is the Graceful that fell off the list and then it got buffed afterwards. Is that... Yeah, it is the update. How much wave is in this level? I saw wave and I'm immediately thinking that that's too much wave. Wait, Graceful is too niche? Or your level is too niche? Okay, Graceful has more than 3 seconds of wave I'm seeing right here. We have a 10-second super wave game mode bullshit section. This looks actually so bad. Oh, never mind, it's kind of slow. This still looks annoying. This is very lazy wave gameplay. Are we sure this isn't Grace? I don't remember this in the original Gracefully. Was that from the update? If so, that's kind of an ass update. I'm not even gonna lie. Anyways. Alright, see you, Jack. Have a good one. Okay. Dude, I don't know. I think I'm just gonna throw out a random guess. It's too niche. I'm just gonna go with the Wonder View. I feel like this has way too much wave game mode. But I've never actually looked at it, so I don't know. Okay, it has too much wave game mode. That's hard! Get me out of here. Okay, I lost at the Wonder View. I don't know. I actually have no idea. Okay, why am I going to the top 25? Base after base got rated? Really? Ashley Wave Trials got placed? I knew it got rated. Wait, I didn't actually know it got rated. I knew it got sent. What the hell? This is crazy. Oh, that was today. Holy crap. What do you mean I'm behind? No, I had no idea it was rated. I knew there was stuff about it. Oh, this also got placed today. I knew there was stuff about it getting rated. Or no, about it getting sent. Because of the CBF being added now. But I didn't know it was rated. That's a crazy rate. This is actually such an insane rate from Rob Top. I would never expect this to be rated. Like, there's like no deco at all. Like, bro's standards for Extreme Demons is insane, and we're rating this? It's featured? Okay, this is the low detail mode, but, like, even high detail mode doesn't have much more detail than this. This is, like, nothing. Like, Extreme Demons already have an insane standard for being rated. But, like, a list demon on top of that. Like, are we sure? Rating this but not Molten. That's yeah. No shot. No shot. Alright, we're doing a no clip run. Wait, why am I upside down? Okay, my SEO device just stopped working. Never mind. We're not doing a no clip run. It was a sign from God. Get that out of here. That's actually crazy. My levels are getting moved down because RobTop is rating Ashley Wave Trials. Okay, my SEO device is actually, like, not working. Okay, there we go. Now we're working. Hi, next, by the way. Is Ordinary? I thought about Ordinary, but I figured there was too much wave. I haven't watched Ordinary in a while, so I don't actually know how much wave it is. But that's actually crazy. Why are we going for Ordinary? Cool lag spike. Played it for fun. Okay, no. Ordinary and playing for fun do not exist in the same run. Not possible. Those are crazy runs to get for fun as well. That's honestly insane. Good luck with it, man. It's happening now, I guess. Okay. That's crazy. That is kind of how I picked up this level. I was playing it for fun and then got 73%, and it wasn't just for fun after that. It became serious. Was playing for fun and then having too much progress not to go for it. I think that's honestly what's going to happen for Operation Evolution for me. I think Operation Evolution will eventually become a level that I go for as the hardest because of how much I play it for fun. Amalgam was for fun too. Amalgam for fun is kind of fair. Just I can see you going to play it just to, like, see how hard the waves are. And honestly, the waves on their own aren't bad. It's kind of like the only bad part of Amalgam is kind of just playing from zero. But we gotta pick better levels for fun. Finally reached 62. You've been making good progress on it. I feel like you've been getting to the 50s consistently. I think it's possible. You have the Burb Sack blessing. After getting 30 to 102 runs. Yeah, I get it. Well, I get the feeling, but you definitely can stop. I feel like a lot of people don't realize that getting a list level in 3 runs isn't actually that hard. What's hard is just finishing it. Like, I feel like getting a level like Sonic Wave, or not, we won't go with Sonic Wave. Sonic Wave is a bad example. Let's say if you get Erebus in 2 runs, I feel like the gap from closing that, or the distance from the Erebus in 2 runs to Erebus in 100, that gap isn't that big. But once you get closer to the list, that gap just widens, like, significantly. The gap that of time that it takes to go from 2 runs to 1. But I guess I don't really advocate for dropping levels either. So, no, you're locked in. You gotta go forward on it right now. That's 51 10 times and it's super free. No, that's the worst. Yeah, you've got it next. I believe in you. That's how I felt on this level. When I was first going for it, I kind of thought 32 to like 60 was kind of free. And I haven't passed it once on stream, like a single time. Which is great. I just held so long. Oh, why is my display capture on? Gone! What did I think of the awards? This year is like the first year that I've been actively playing Geometry Dash that I just like didn't care about the awards at all. Like, I haven't stayed up to date with like any levels. I think basically the only Extreme Demon, basically the only level on the whole list that I recognized for classics was Flame Wall. And I basically just didn't vote. Like, of course, Aronium's gonna be the best streamer. Best content creator. I don't even remember who won. Like, I haven't stayed up to date with levels released recently at all. Oh my god, I've been live for 3.5 hours. Yes, I'm still live. I'm trying to get like another decent attempt and then I'll probably end. Jury carried. I don't mind the jury, honestly. Considering like all of the Geometry Dash community is like 9 years old, what ends up winning most of the time is just the popular levels and creators and not necessarily the best ones. So like Fortrox's video with 100 Days of Extreme Demons almost won, but the jury pulled through and got Sputnik's video to win. And Sputnik's video was really good. Like Sputnik's reached a wider community than just Geometry Dash with that video, and that's pretty impressive. I think it was a good video. And in Vortrox's 100 Days of Extreme Demons, he just lied about inventing the beating it backwards strategy. I never actually watched the whole video. But just because Vortrox is popular, he was like so close to winning that. So I don't mind the jury, honestly. And the jury carried Zeronium. I don't know who was gonna win if it wasn't Zeronium, but like, come on. Zeronium's the GOAT. Yeah, I know, it's literally just doing runs and bro thought he was cooking. I mean, I guess you do have to introduce the strategy to all the new gens that have only beaten like freaking Decode. Oh, prick my stick. Nope, don't do that. Stop. I had a little... I said the saying wrong. Can we not die there? Vortrox won, you wouldn't quit. I wouldn't have even cared, honestly. Like, I really didn't care about the GD awards this year. Last year I cared about the Extreme Demon one because I like knew every single Extreme Demon, and Menace was on there, and Menace is so good. But this year I like didn't recognize a single Extreme Demon. Last year, basically, all I cared about was the classic Extreme Demon as well, so... I'm pretty sure Flame Wall won Best Extreme Demon. Like, I didn't recognize a single other level. Flame Wall was just, like, easily the most notable. Oh, wait. It might have been Amethyst, I don't remember. Pretty sure it was Flame Wall. Oh, I did recognize Without You. I like Without You, but I don't think I voted at all, just because I hadn't watched all of the levels and I didn't think it was fair. If I did vote, it was for either Flame Wall or Without You, but I did like Without You quite a bit when I beat it. Wait, was Clarity this year or last year? Because Clarity should have been another really good contender. Yeah. I think I've heard the name Redeemer, but I have no idea what it is either. No, everyone knew Zoink was gonna win. There's just no way literally anyone else wins. Even if Pop-Off can match Zoink's skill, which I think is questionable, Zoink just beats so many more levels than anyone else. Like, it's impossible to not vote Zoink. So, multiple people that voted Jinxie. That is honestly surprising. I mean, he brought a bunch of players to the player base, but like, he's not a Geometry Dash streamer. a leg spike. No, that was awesome. The really good attempt. This is a great attempt to leave it on, honestly. I died to a lag spike, unfortunately, but seeing the chat go and then stop at 40%, it actually worked. I was able to focus a little bit more, I think. We don't have to keep that up for next stream. But everyone stopped, even Parker, which I didn't think was here for the conversation. That's awesome. I'm flop. No, I'm not flopping. That's a freaking hard ass death. Am I still liking this map? Somewhat. It's really hard to open it every day. And I'm not making as much progress as like I'm expecting to. Oh, guys. Should I? How many of you saw the Silksong ARG video? Do I need to stream like that? I was sick for like a week during playing, and I took a break during that. Guys, we might need to stream like that. That would be an awesome stream. Imagine it. Imagine if I beat Frost Spirit like that. Would they accept my record? It's a really good question. I might play with this icon set for the rest of Frost Spirit. I really like it. I'll change it back afterwards. But it would be kind of crazy if I beat like all my hardest with different icon sets. I haven't even watched Silksong. That's not fair. Anyways. Thank you guys for stopping by. I appreciate it. Sorry I hadn't streamed for like the past week. I was making the ARG and just was swamped with that. But I should have time now. Be there for Misfire Race tomorrow? Okay. I'll see. Probably will be. But oh yeah, I'll beat Frost Spirit with the paw. That doesn't make it like 3 times as hard. I should be streaming more this week with, oh, you guessed it, Frost Spirit, and the stream might be cooked. We'll see. We'll see. Anyways, have a good rest of your day. Thank you guys for joining again. And I will see you soon. Goodbye.